Yeah, not good for me, I know. But I feel like I won a lotto. Yeah, boosting my bravado. Nothing looking better than a hands around a bottle. I need to test and prove, I know. Love to stretch the truth, I know. The devil dressed like you, I know. That's a blessing too, we go down that rabbit hole where there is no giving, just taking. Yeah, you love it though, cause no good habit is for breaking. So let that liquor pour down on your chest right from those lips, and we can blindfold all our problems. We can't lie, we love this shit.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have
Bad habits.
yeah, I gotta have it.
Bad habits.
You want it, you grab it.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Bad habits.
I want it, I grab it.
Bad habits.
Always had a taste for the poison. Yeah, I can feel you in my veins. The key is right there if I want it, but I've gotten used to the change. They think that you're killing me slowly. I think you should sharpen your fangs. You don't have to ask where we're headed. You know where we're going again. Down that rabbit hole where there is no giving, just taking. Yeah, you love it though, cause no good habit is for breaking. So let that liquor pour down on your chest right from those lips, and we can blindfold all our problems. We can't lie, we love this shit.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have
Bad habits.
yeah, I gotta have it.
Bad habits.
You want it, you grab it.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Bad habits.
I want it, I grab it.
Bad habits.
Down that rabbit hole. Down that rabbit hole where there is no giving, just taking. Yeah, you love it though, cause no good habit is for breaking. So let that liquor pour down on your chest right from those lips, and we can blindfold all our problems. We can't lie, we love this shit.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have
Bad habits.
yeah, I gotta have it.
Bad habits.
You want it, you grab it.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Bad habits.
I want it, I grab it.
Bad habits.
Always had a taste for the poison. Yeah, I can feel you in my veins. The key is right there if I want it, but I've gotten used to the change. They think that you're killing me slowly. I think you should sharpen your fangs. You don't have to ask where we're headed. You know where we're going again. Down that rabbit hole where there is no giving, just taking. Yeah, you love it though, cause no good habit is for breaking. So let that liquor pour down on your chest right from those lips, and we can blindfold all our problems. We can't lie, we love this shit.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have
Bad habits.
yeah, I gotta have it.
Bad habits.
You want it, you grab it.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Bad habits.
I want it, I grab it.
Bad habits.
Down that rabbit hole.
Well, I woke up on the lobby floor. Yeah, last night was some kind of war. I'm coming down like a waterfall. I check my phone, but you never call. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Can we be free? You pull me up, yeah. Can we be free? And I put you down. Well, I woke up and saw everything but you next to me. I know that I've been the enemy, but I've had my moment of gravity. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown.
Okay, that's it.
Then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Can we be free? You pull me up, yeah. Can we be free?
All right, what is up, everybody? Hope y'all are as excited for this championship as I am. You know, getting the 2.1 championship. Definitely been a good season. Two very good teams going to be in this championship, and you know, both teams fought very hard. Very strong players. I think it'll be a very interesting match. I'm definitely ready to see it. Going to be a lot of big action today. It'll be a best of 5 series. We're used to the best of 3, but we're upping it for the championship. So hope y'all are as ready as I am.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready too. And this whole season's been sort of building up to this point too, as well. And you know, I think, especially looking back throughout this season, there's not two better teams to be here in this finals other than San Francisco and Utah. I mean, both have been on the grind. They've been getting it done, and this is their moment to shine. This is their moment to prove something, to make the entire season worth it. And to be honest with you, I'm excited to see, you know, what sort of strategies both these teams pull out. But I just want to see some good plays. I want to see both sides really trying to give it that extra bit of effort to pull out the victory here tonight.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Definitely, you know, looking at big plays. I mean, looking at the playmakers for the teams, Mies, you know, absolutely crazy man with the sniper. You know, just watching him, we expect to see some big plays from him. Look, you're dead. You know, Joni, he's a great player too, but we got Kiki and Elmo on the other side as well. Very strong players. You know, there's some playmakers themselves. So I don't know what side it's going to go towards tonight, but it's going to be some good games, that's for sure.
Yeah, that it is. And if anyone remembers from last season as well, I mean, that grand finals went all the way to the distance. And, you know, regardless of who wins, I'm kind of hoping for the same here. I want to see a game 5. I want to really, you know, see both of these sides sort of trade blows going back and forth just to make it exciting, because that's what I think makes Call of Duty esports just so fun to watch, is that back and forth struggle as both teams sort of get used to how each other's playing. They make those adaptations. The other side does that. They're on their own. And at the end, best team standing is going to end up being the one that takes it away.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, both these teams, you know, they've had a lot of changes throughout the season, whether it's roster changes, new people getting added on. I mean, SFC, you know, they took Jonah on late in the season, but he's been a huge adjustment for the roster to help Mies out. Shammy was a late pickup for their team, and Shammy, he's been a very solid player coming in. You know, he's not, you know, top tier, you know, top grade player, but same time he's, you know, coming out there, he's giving it all. He's very solid. He's been a big change for him.
No, yeah, absolutely. And I think it proves as well, considering the fact that they've been able to make it all the way to this point. But one thing I kind of wanted to get your opinion on as well is taking a look at the map rotation tonight. We've got Miami up first, one of my personal favorite maps in the game. And I'm curious as to what your take, maybe a little bit more familiar with these teams, who you think is going to end up having maybe the upper hand coming into this map one.
Man, I tell you what, looking at the teams, looking at the map, for, map one, I mean, if Sweaty's playing, Sweaty's kind of Utah sniper, and then of course we got Mees sniping on the other end. And Mees, the season 2.1 MVP, dropping almost right at 200 kills in the regular season. A big open map like Miami, a person like Mees can do a ton of damage. And we see Sweaty just joined in now too, so he'll have the sniper for the most part on the other end. And I think those two snipers for that team will be huge on this big map.
No, I think I'm right there with you, and that's one of the reasons why I like Miami so much. Is it does have a lot of that open space. It gives the teams, I think, really more than anything else, a lot of options when they think about, how do we want to approach this? How do we want to sort of spread out? What do we want to do for the attack and also for the defense? Where do we set up? Where do we look for? It's got so many different options that it's obviously a back and forth of technical ability, whose accuracy is best. But with maps like this, it also becomes a little bit of a chess battle. Who can outthink the other side? Who can anticipate and react better? And that, I think, is really going to have a big impact for the rest of the series, because it can give one team a lot of confidence moving into those later maps.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. These first few maps are crucial going towards the end. San Francisco may be stronger at one map than the other, so I mean they gotta make every map count. And a map like this, I mean both teams are designed for a map like this. They got strong sub players, they got strong AR players, and they both have two very deadly snipers. And I think it's going to be a showdown this game between Mees and Sweaty for the most part. And I mean we're getting into it right here, so let's get ready to see it.
Looks like some of the players may have disconnected from the host, so hopefully we'll be able to get that resolved real quick here so we can potentially get things underway. But no, I'm really excited. And you mentioned the snipers, especially on both sides, being really good. And I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction. I think that the sniping in this map specifically is going to be the make or break situation. Who can control those long angles, those big lanes that are so important for how you're maneuvering around the map is going to be so critical as to who's able to maintain map control. Because I think especially, again, we've been talking about it a lot so far in this pregame, sort of the openness of Miami. The big thing is when a team starts to feel comfortable, when they start to feel like they've got the control of those lanes, when they feel like they can beat you in those gunfights, it can be really hard to sort of turn that momentum back against them. Because when you're confident, especially in Call of Duty, I don't know what it is, but your accuracy just seems to improve. Your thinking seems to improve. It just seems to just trickle down into you performing better and better.
Oh yeah, 100%. Talk about the long angles. Teams they're going to be running through their mind the whole game. What do I need to do to counter the sniper? These ARs with these long angles. You got smokes available. What maps, what route you're going. There's so many different things you need to do to counter them, and it's going to be hard. But I mean, it's going to all come down to who can counter the sniper and those long angles the best, I think.
No, absolutely. But, there's an interesting thing as well is, let's say there's a situation in this game where maybe the sniping is pretty even, maybe they're both kind of on the same page. They're trading back and forth. At that point, I sort of flip to a complete 180. And instead of the long range, it's going to be that incredible short range that'll end up becoming the sort of make or break. I think with a map like Miami, that mid-range, it's super important, don't get me wrong, but I feel like, you get a lot of wiggle room there, but with long range holding lanes and short range, when you get into those really tight pushes, those are the two real big aspects as far as, just asserting yourself early on.
Oh, yeah. We see, talking about the close-up gunfights being a huge aspect as well. We see Piano. Piano, it plays a huge part in the map. It's a very close quarter battle up in there. But it has high ground too. You can see almost everywhere on the map from there. And so Piano, a sub's going to have to kind of take control of that, and that'll be a huge factor for the rounds as well.
Not really will, but it does look like we're getting into the lobby this time. Hopefully the players will be able to get connected and in so we can get started with this grand finals. Again, the season 2.1, it's been a lot of games. It's been a really fun season. And again, culminating in this moment between the San Francisco Cyborgs and the Utah Craze. I'm just ready to get into it. We've had a lot of speculation, especially on this opening map, but I really personally am just ready to see what these teams have in store for us.
Oh yeah, I mean, both teams are out to win it right here. I mean, Utah has been grinding, like you said, they've been grinding the whole season. San Francisco, throughout doubt, team changes, roster changes, whatever it is, they have had to grind every second of the season, and they played for this moment, so it all lays right here. It all comes down to this.
All comes down to this. You can see that Sweaty with the snipers. We are off with map number 1, game number 1 of the grand finals. As you see a lot of movement over to this right side. Bomb going to be moving over. It looks like they're trying to do a split push towards A side, and San Francisco actually really targeting on this B side. It could not really work out for them if they're able to get this initial frag onto A.
Yeah, we got Mies on A side, and then we got 2 players, Elmo and King on A side, actually, my bad. On A side, holding it down, waiting for that rotation. They know they're going to expect it soon. They're just waiting for it to happen. And it looks like San Francisco just started to rotate over, which is good because Bomb is on A side, B side. A side, I'm losing my mind.
Looks like they're trying to get the plant, but that grenade really well placed. Going to be able to take out Kiki. Oh, that sniper shot just close as well. But that initial frag going to make things a little bit more difficult for Utah. Bomb down on A. And Utah real spread out right now. Elmo over by himself as another frag takes down on King. And San Francisco, barring a incredible collapse, almost able to get the double there. And with Elmo going down, it's San Francisco taking round number 1.
Yeah, huge round there by San Francisco. Utah, they went for that kind of off push early towards that A bomb. San Francisco did a great job and noticed it, rotating over. We seen Sweaty had a huge snipe right there. But unfortunately, SFC was right there to get the trade, and they took that round.
And that was, I think, just really solid rotations from San Francisco. As soon as they realized that the push was going on A, you saw them really eloquently get over onto that A site. Utah wasn't able to get that entry frag, which would have been really, really important as far as their push. So, initial start here for the Cyborgs, but we'll see what Utah can do. They get set up on defense now. Quick little firefight going through. A trade back and forth, but Utah ends up being the loser of it overall. 2-for-1 trade, and Bomb still moving towards B side. Is it Sweaty that's going to have to get rotated around here?
Yeah, talking about, those up-close gunfights, can be a huge factor within the map. We've seen that right there, right off the bat in Piano. 2 up-close, very good gunfights, and San Francisco came out on top on it, but Utah is bouncing back. 2 huge kills right there.
Yeah, that's a good snipe, so now it's just going to have to be the defuse. Elmo's going to be able to get it easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So just like that, Utah going to be getting back in this game, and that's a really solid duo play there from Elmo and Sweaty to be able to, get back control. They didn't lose their composure, take that site, take that round.
Yeah, for sure. They went down a couple kills right off the bat, but immediately Sweaty and Elmo being last two, they bounced back and they clutched it. Shamey, he got caught just top Piano. Great snipes by Sweaty.
Yeah, that was just really good shot. Sets up the return in. So we're going to switch sides once again here. Tie game between Utah and San Francisco, and you can already see Sweaty over there on Utah putting in the work. 3-1 right now, making the kills happen. I kind of anticipate San Francisco maybe looking to try and take them out earlier here, but we'll see what happens. As looks like another split push from Utah as they try and maybe go onto this A side again, give that an attempt number 2.
Yeah, yet again, we see, like last time, King and Elmo holding down that B side, waiting for the rotation. San Francisco noticing it early yet again, rotating very early, so this is going to be a huge impact for this round.
Gotta be careful here. Kiki might get caught out. They're right next to each other, and yeah, there it is right there. Kiki able to take out Mies as Bomb looks to be going down on the A site now. This is going to be Utah taking control as now San Francisco just completely caught on the wrong side of the map, and that's look, you're dead. Look, hey, you are actually dead in this game, and now Utah's got all the positioning they need to hold on to this site.
Yeah, Mac picks off the last player at B side, but it's a 1v3. He's got to work all the way over to A. Hate to say it, but I think Utah might have this round in the bag. It's going to be a tough one to get back control of this.
I mean, if Cheeks is able to pull off this 3v1, that's going to be just an incredible moment, especially with only 15 seconds left. All he can really do is maybe look for a couple of frags here at the end. I don't even think he's going to try and push it. He knows he doesn't have the time. So Utah, good split push onto A site. They're able to get the frags. They're able to get the bomb down, and there's just nothing that Cheeks can really do to try and retake. So it'll be a 2-1 lead for them now going into round 4.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, Mees, he's trying to hold down that A side the best he can, but Kiki, you know, he worked mid right there and was able to get the pick on Mees. It's a huge pick. It opened up A side. He was able to get the bomb down, and it was just over at that point. They just ran right through side. They got control of it. Unfortunately, San Francisco wasn't able to bounce back from that, and Utah will take the 2-1 lead.
And, you know, after a little bit of that shaky first round, they've done a great job of being able to bounce back. Now, it's going to be whether or not San Francisco can kind of get things back under their control. And it was something we talked about, you know, the adaptation mid-game. It's on San Francisco now, and they are hard pressing onto this A site. Now, you can see only one person from Utah. It's Elmo over there to hold it down. This is going to be huge if Elmo can get a couple of these initial picks. As you can see, Utah rotating back around. San Francisco still looking for this push. Elmo knows they're going, but Elmo going to get taken down. That bomb's going to go through, and Utah is going to have to rotate quick.
Yeah, we talk about Battle of the Snipers. Huge pick from Mees right there. Sweaty's putting in a lot of work early. Mees, he's off to a little bit of a slow start, but he's getting a pick this round. Bomb is down to A side. Utah is starting to make the rotation.
Still looking to try and keep this control. Utah getting onto the site, but San Francisco doing a great job of spreading out. You can see them making sure they're not really in a position to get caught out. That's King going to be taken down, though. 2v2 situation, 2v1. San Francisco looking to make it, and they will. Great job on that there to be able to close out that round, and that'll pull them back level yet again.
Yeah, you know, talk about, you know, looking at what to counter for both these teams. What can we do differently to get that round advantage? SFC, they decided to go right for the A push, wasting no time, heading 4 straight over to A, and they got that first pick and opened it up, and amazing round by them. Bounce back into this.
And it's that back and forth. It's that back and forth. And this is what you want. This is what you really look to see in a grand finals is teams back and forth with each other, making the adjustments, and that's exactly why we're level here. Utah back with bomb. Looks like they're going to be going for a hard push on to B, though they're going to run into some trouble. San Francisco set up pretty hard over here, as you can see. Forge knows where they're coming from, gets a couple of hit markers, but he's going to get taken out. Man. He's not able to make that happen.
King, yeah, he's worked up in the garage. He's looking to get that bomb down, but really nobody's around. I think he has time to get the bomb down. San Francisco is starting to come over, so he's going to have to do it quickly if he wants to.
2v2 situation. Utah still with bomb. They haven't been able to plant just yet. And a lot of precious seconds being knocked off the clock here. Is bomb finally going to be planted? San Francisco, though, not going to let it go down. Mees with a great peek over from that right side prevents the plant. Now a 1v2 situation. And Sweaty, he's going to have to sweat to try and keep this one in hand. Actually, he's just going to rotate over to A. What a play!
Yeah, I don't think San Francisco notices yet. He should have a free plant here. He has time to get set up. If he, you know, if he can get that first pick on Mees or Mac and make it a 1v1, it's gonna be huge. But Mees is coming driveway. He might be able to get the pick on right here. Oh, barely just in time.
Mees coming super close, but now Sweaty, he's got a job of a lifetime to try and protect his bomb site for the next 33 seconds. 2v1 situation, and the lead on the line. He did get the plant in a good spot. Smoke, he's going to be able to get the pick on one.
You get one.
1v1 situation, 20 seconds left. And now for Cheeks, this is a really tense situation. He can't push the bomb until he gets the frag, and he is going to be able to get it. Sweaty gets caught with his pants down, and that's going to be San Francisco taking the round and taking the lead.
Oh man, great job there by Mac. Mees gets taken down. Mac plays time. He knew where Sweaty was. He was popped out. He popped out of the angle. He was ready to pre-fire. Huge play by him. Just enough time to clutch around. San Francisco will take the lead now, I think. Wait, maybe 3-3.
No, they'll be taking the lead with that one. And Elmo just getting caught out. Doesn't check his corner, and that's exactly why you do. get caught in situations like that. But what a play at the end to be able to hold off Sweaty, who, fair play to him, makes an excellent rotation over to that A bomb site. I thought for sure that he was just going to be able to get set up and take him out from a distance, but solid counter rotation from San Francisco.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we talked about getting that first pick on Mies or Mac, and he got that first pick on Mies, but Mac just did an amazing job of countering that and getting the round for him. Looks like San Francisco will be working towards B side here with a strong push. Utah they're holding up very strong though. It's gonna be tough to break this. We got Sweaty and back alley sniping.
Interesting setup here as well. Elmo's already down, so Utah gonna have to play this from a bit of an awkward spot. That's a great stun on the Forge. King trying to get some more here, but missing shots is not what you need in that situation. Ends up getting taken down. 3v2 now as the bomb still down on that B bomb site. Good little trade there, and what a turn to be able to find that frag on Cheeks.
And look to the left. Oh man, Sweaty goes down as a 1v1 now. Two very good players, both very good subs. So Kiki catches him off guard.
What a play right there at the end.
Man, back and forth every round. If it keeps going like this, it's going to be looking like a round 11. That's what we love to see. Going into, like you said, the grand finals, we're all looking for some close games. And this is exactly what we were wanting to see.
That was a great play there from Kiki as well. But the interesting thing is there has not been a more than one game, or one round, I should say, lead all game long. It has been neck and neck as both of these sides trying to assert their dominance. Round number 7 up on the board. It'll be King taking bomb as Utah. Looking like they're going to be hard pushing onto this A side again.
Yeah, definitely. I think that A push was working for him. B push didn't work out quite as good, but they're going to go back to the A. It's comfortable with them. San Francisco, we see Jonah. He's starting to rotate early. He's going to come over there and help Miza. I think that'll be huge in this round to stop that A push.
Ooh, a couple missed shots coming through there from Mies. He's going to have to reposition. Bit of an awkward spot. Kiki was able to get taken down, though, so San Francisco does have the numbers advantage. As Utah still looking to try and get this bomb down on A. San Francisco pushed far off this side as well as they try and reconnect, but that peak going to be taken out. Now, an even worse situation, 3v2. San Francisco still on the back foot, and Utah trying to push it even farther forward.
Yeah, we see Max making the rotation around, but he's gonna be crucial right here. If he can get around in time, get one or two of these picks, it'll be huge. But bomb is down. They're gonna have to start putting pressure on it now. 2v3.
Oh, Sweaty gets caught out a little bit there. Cheeks gets taken out right after that kill, but a 1v2, a little bit more of a manageable situation here for Look You're Dead. Needs to take out King and Elmo. So the bomb is down, 25 seconds left for the defuse. And he does not see that player over to his right. Unfortunate. Too focused on the bomb, and it'll be Utah taking the lead.
Yeah, huge rounds by both these teams. I mean, we talked about, snipers being crucial in this map, but we got to show love to these subs and these ARs. They're absolutely, putting in the work out here. We see, 7 kills from multiple of them. Mac, Elmo, Kiki, and King, Jonah. They're all putting in the work, and they're doing a very good job themselves.
Yeah, I mean, this has just been so nice, and the reads have really been what have been impressing me so far. The rotations have been really solid from both sides, but each team's ability to find the read and get rotated around so that these firefights are really even has been just outstandingly impressive. We really haven't seen a one-sided round so far this game.
No, yeah, exactly. Every round been back and forth, but San Francisco, they're going for the A push this time. They're going to, answer back the same way Utah just did. And they might get it. Elmo's trying to hold it down, but don't know how much of it he'll be able to get. Bomb is going to go down. Shamey is getting bombed down.
Here comes rotation from Utah. What a great nade as well. Prevents the plant. And now, interesting situation here for San Francisco. The rotation has come through. They don't have bomb site down. This firefight, he doesn't get the shots. He needs to try and get upstairs to escape the pressure. And Utah just collapsing on this point right now, trying to find the frags. San Francisco is in a frenzy to try and get themselves set back up. Bomb goes down, 2v3 situation. And Utah just feels confident in their map control right now.
Oh yeah, and Elmo, huge pick on Mies right there. It's a 1v2 right now. Max gonna have to make the full rotation over here to get bomb down. He's about to run into a player. He should catch Elmo off guard.
See what happens here. He needs to get this frag. Making a lot of noise. Might have gotten found out here. He doesn't actually know he's there. And he's just going to get taken out. Peek through the window. He doesn't make it all the way around that corner. And now the first 2-round lead of the series going to be going to Utah.
Yeah, great job that, by Utah right there. They played it really split, 2-2, 2 on B side, 2 on A side. And they noticed that A push early, and they put a stop to it right away to get that 2-round lead.
Now Utah trying to extend it even further. San Francisco went all out on A. It didn't end up paying off. That nade again onto the bomb planter. Really the game changer in that round. And so now we'll see what Utah does. They are doing in a massive push over to B, just bum rushing over Mies, potentially to get caught out here over on that right side. So he looks to get put back in.
Safety. See, Elmo gets a pick on Mac and Cheeks is 3v3. Still, like you said, very even round right here. Utah started to play a little bit slower. They kind of get counter right there, so they have to, get the pick, figure out what they need to do. They're rotating, actually. They're rotating to A very quickly. Jonah's going to be the only one over here. He's going to be crucial to hold this down. King's getting bombed down, but I don't think Jonah knows.
He's about to know in a second. He's going to know right there. Looking to see if he can get one of the exit kills. That's a beautiful smoke, but is he going to be able to get the ninja defuse? The smoke might actually cover him up. I don't know why he would come off of it there for a second, right underneath. Why did he run away?
He was right. Oh man, that was that would have been nasty ninja.
He had the initial defuse. The smoke was covering. I don't think Utah really knew he was there. I'm not sure why he didn't just try and YOLO and go for it.
And Utah's going to take this round. Mies doesn't have time to get back to bomb. Huge pick by Sweaty.
Wow.
He took out the only person that could get bomb right there. And Mies, he got the kill, but just didn't have time. Amazing job by Utah in this game.
And I'm still a little confused as to why not just maybe he thought he could get the kill, secure a little bit more of a less risky play. But I mean, at least for the style points, that ninja defuse would have been excellent. But even though all of the players wiped off the board, just not enough time to be able to get back to the bomb. And an interesting round, I think, to say the least.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think Mies gave that calm to his teammates saying, hey, you get ready to hot bomb. I'm going to take care of, Sweaty over here. And unfortunately, Sweaty answered right back to that, took out the player that could hot bomb. And, it didn't matter that Mies killed him. Mies didn't have time to get back to bomb, and that's how the game goes. Utah will take game 1.
And, it's back and forth a lot there, but Utah, I think, getting a little bit more into their stride near the end of that round, really able to secure things out. So it will be a 1-0 lead for Utah in this series, but I do not think that 6-3 scoreline is really indicative of how close that sort of map was for both these sides.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Each round was coming down to a 1v1, 1v2, whatever the situation was. They were keeping it close each and every round. It's going to be the same way on this map. Utah has a very good setup for this map, and so does San Francisco. I think Look You're Dead, he'll be huge on this map. Holding down that A side, stopping that push from them. I think he'll be a huge factor, as well as Mies. And even Mac. I know Mac plays the kind of the opposite side of the map a little bit, holding up the flank and kind of the offside. I think he'll be a huge factor, as well as Utah. We've seen that last map. They really love to push that odd side, and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, they did. And so now, see what San Francisco could do here on Moscow. A little bit of a more close quarter map. Couple of longer angles, but I think we're going to really see the sub players get some more shine in the spotlight as we get started with round number 1 here on map 2.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like, like we said, Utah, they're going for that offside push again. They're going straight to B. And we see Mac over there. He's holding it down. He's going to run into about 3 players right here. He's going to be huge. Oh, and Mies gets 2 a huge snipes right there, but Kiki gets the trade.
A lot back and forth going on here right in front. It's a little bit of a firefight. Elmo not able to land the shots, and now 2v1 Kiki. Lot of pressure in this situation. He's surrounded from both sides. He's got Look You're Dead coming up from behind, and this is not a great situation for him. Bomb's not down, but with 40 seconds left in this round, It's going to be really difficult for Kiki to pull this off. All San Francisco really has to do is just sort of maintain their position here. But Kiki going to be able to get the first on that one. Now it's going to be a 1v1 situation.
Yeah, look, you're dead. He's making the rotation, and Kiki's got to go get bomb. He's got to go all the way to street to get bomb. I don't know if Look You're Dead knows that, but it would be a huge factor. Kiki grabs bomb. He's just going to hold down site.
Thought for a moment he might have gone to A, but he's going to push B, and he's going to get caught out. Beautiful peek coming through, and San Francisco able to take round one.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, we're about to see two very big snipes right here. One, and then he gets a second on Sweaty.
I don't know about that one, Call of Duty, but you know what? We'll give it to him. Sometimes you just got to sit there and be like, we take those.
Yeah. I mean, you take it where you can get it. Two huge snipes right there. Kiki gets the trade, and they get Mac, but it came down to 2v2, and Kiki played, great job. He played very patient. He was able to get it down to a 1v1, but Look You're Dead was able to clutch for San Francisco.
San Francisco looking to try and push on to this A site.
Yeah, it looks like we'll have King and Kiki starting to make a rotation towards mid as well. They realize, hey, they're starting to rotate quickly. We see Sweaty and Elmo, though, hold down that A push. Shammy getting the first initial pick on King.
Good shot on that one there as well. So we see Utah trying to get set back, but it's going to be Kiki all by himself again as the bomb is going to be planted. But Kiki going to be able to take one. Can he get the other? He's got to reload, escape that nade. San Francisco collapsing on him fast. I don't know how Kiki's still alive. Can he get rotated around onto this A site and find one out of position? He's going to have to try and get a quick flick. Couple shots, right where he is. And he is just playing a game of musical chairs with these players right now, just doing everything he can to keep this pressure alive, keep him from planting. The plant will go down. He's not going to be able to get the kill, and he is going to get taken out at San Francisco with round two.
Yeah, great job there, by San Francisco, getting it down to the 2v1. But Kiki, I mean, he was dodging bullets, he's playing in the Matrix out here. He's just, oh man, he was back and forth looking to get a pick, but unfortunately, Mies got bombed down, caught him off guard, and Mac was able to get the kill to take the round. Early in the game, we're seeing a 2-0 lead. We'll see if San Francisco can keep that same energy going.
San Francisco's really been just off to an incredible start here on Moscow, trying to really be able to get themselves back into the series as a whole.
Yeah, we see that sub and sniper role being huge for San Francisco right here. We got Mies 3-1. Look You're Dead was 3-1 as well, but he unfortunately dies. He's now 3-2. It is a 3v4.
Counter rotation coming through here. It's a 3v3. Bomb is going to go down. Firefight really close there from Ford Shammy. Can he get the second? No, he can't. Sweaty able to take him down. Utah able to get a couple more picks, and it is going to be Utah able to get themselves back in this game, getting themselves back within one.
Oh yeah, I think I don't think either team's going to get too far of a lead. We're going to see Utah bounce back right back in this. Amazing job right there. They played it slow, got the picks where they needed it. They got the trades, and I think that's what you got to do against a team like San Francisco. You got to get those trades each round. It's going to be terribly important. The kills for Utah is very even. 2-3, 2-2, 3-3, and 2-2. Everyone's putting in kills and doing their work.
We'll see if Utah can maybe level things back up here. It is going to be a massive push from San Francisco over to B. Everyone on Utah committing to A. And this might be an easy take for San Francisco to be able to get bombed down and get set up. You see the Utah rotation coming back around. San Francisco a little bit slow, but they still might be able to get the bomb down. Utah starting to set up outside B. Bomb is going to be able to go down here. San Francisco wraps around. But the kill's going to be coming through. It's going to be a double right there. What a shot from Forge. Or from Look You're Dead, I should say. But the return's coming in as Utah trying to get back control of this plant. It's going to be another one. Kiki again by himself, but it's a 1v1 situation. And Mies off of site, setting up a 1v1 here on B.
Yeah, we've seen two double kills right off the bat. Very, very huge for each team. Mies picks it up the kill, though, makes it a 1v1. Kiki has 3 kills. We'll see if he can get the ace here and the defuse, but time will be running low, and Mies knows that.
Yeah, and there's the melee right there. He knew he could go for it. He knew it wasn't too dangerous. San Francisco extending extending their lead back up to 2. But look at this play right here from Kiki. And, you know, we've been saying his name a lot. He's been last alive a lot as well. He's trying to make these plays happen, but San Francisco just keeps shutting them down.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we talked about the subs. They're going to get some love in this map. We see just that last round, Kiki. He went from 2-3, I believe, 2-2 to 6 and no, he would have been 2-3. He went from 2-3 to 6-4 in one round. I believe that is. I mean, these subs are going to be terribly important. We see you look your dead. He's putting in a lot of work on the other side as well as me. He's 5-3 and 6-2.
This is setting up to be a big firefight coming through. First pick going to be in favor of San Francisco as they pick up a couple more. Utah getting dropped in numbers. San Francisco making it happen, but it's right back to a 1v1. Elmo with a huge double kill, turning the tides of this fight. Bombsight going to get picked back up, and now it's Elmo versus Look You're Dead, and what a turnaround.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we're seeing amazing firefights within this map. It's action right off the rip. You know, both teams are pushing, trying to get control of the site, and it's just back and forth. There is not a kill without a trade, and each round is coming down to a 1v1. And these are two very good players left alive. Looks like Elmo's getting bombed down.
Gonna extend the time a little bit more. Elmo might get caught out here. Firefight. Elmo taken down. Look You're Dead, living up to his name. Little bit of BM, and he's gonna be able to get the defuse.
Yeah, he went back. You know, he had to say, no, we're shutting this down. We're getting the lead. It's about to be a 4-1 lead. San Francisco is looking very strong right here. You talked about, you know, keeping the, when it was a 2-0 lead, we talked about keeping the energy up, going throughout these rounds. And they are doing a very good job of that. Again, you know, early lead. It's going to be hard for Utah to bounce back in this.
Great play there from Elmo, though, and that beginning again was so back and forth. It looked like San Francisco was just going to be able to take it in hand, but a great return from Elbow, grabs the double kill back, gives this team a little bit more air. But San Francisco, I guess they've just played more Moscow because they are absolutely running away with this one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Mies, you know, the sniper on this map, even though there's been a lot of smoke zone, they've really been countering it. Mies doing an amazing job with the 1911s and with the sniper. Elmo gets the first pick of the round, looking to open up. Kiki may get one here as well, picking up one, maybe two.
Oh, a little bit of a reverse. Sweaty, though, my goodness, just coming in at the end there, picking up the kills needed. That's going to give Utah that win.
Yeah, huge round there for Utah. They needed it. You know, they can't afford to get down, you know, 5-1. They got to get back in this, and they got to do it. They got to do it right away to have the best chance of winning. They're doing just that. They're shutting San Francisco down, and they're going to get back in it. They're a tough team.
And that they are, and you know, still plenty of time for them to be able to climb their way back up. But you can see Kiki over there on Utah, 7-6. Leader of that team, trying to make it happen. But, you know, on the other side, you can't help but ignore that big old 9-4 from Mies, who has been putting in work for the Cyborgs. And it's the reason why they've got this 2-round lead right now.
Yeah, and huge push from Utah coming on. They all went through mid, and nobody was there to contest it. But Shammy picking up the first kill on King. That bomb will be down towards B side. That'll slow things up a little as Utah will have to make that rotation to pick up bomb.
Oh, good kill on that one right there. Can Mies get one more? Rotation coming around. Elmo running for his life. Getting surrounded by purple players here, and he's gonna get taken out right there. You can't run away for too long, not when you're outnumbered that hard.
Yeah, San Francisco did. You know, that first pick was huge. They got the bomb carrier down. Utah had to make that rotation to bomb. And Mies, he did a great job of picking off Kiki right there, which has been a big factor for them so far. You know, you get that kill, and the energy, your mindset just goes up like right away whenever you get that kill, and that kind of the top tier player for their team. You're like, okay, we've got this. We got that round, and San Francisco did just that, making a 5-2 lead.
5-2, San Francisco still just absolutely cruising along in this game. And, you know, I'm curious here, especially with it sort of being match point, what does Utah need to do? It's certainly not a start like that. Elmo has been a key player, and with him taken out, this is really setting up a San Francisco win in map 2.
But Utah bounces right back. King and Kiki both pick up a kill. Shammy looking to get the kill on Kiki, but Kiki narrowly escapes. Bomb will be down. Bomb's on A side, and we see Mac and Cheeks is working his way around. Gets the pick on Sweaty. Now a 2v1.
V1. And again, Kiki, last one alive, as is standard here for some reason on Moscow. We'll see what he can do in this situation as San Francisco looks to get set up onto that B site. Kiki is going to have a marathon to run to be even able to get over there.
Yeah, it's SFC's going to have all the time in the world to set up. Kiki's just now realizing he needs to make that rotation. Bomb's down. They got, a few seconds spare to get set up. It's going to be tough to break them right here, but if he can get that first pick, especially on, I think, Shammy, I think it'll open up a lot. And that he does just that with a lot of time left. It's 1v1 now.
1v1. Looks to try and get on the site. Gonna try and just go for the defuse. He's not really getting a whole lot of contention here. And he's just gonna be able to take it.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
Wow.
Oh, man. And Mac just doesn't realize in time. I don't know if he didn't hear the smoke go down or what happened. He didn't think he'd hop it. Just too little, too late. And Kiko was able to get the ninja defuse.
I'm not quite sure why he doesn't press on the site there, but gives Utah a little bit more breathing room here as they start and try and climb their way back in.
Yeah, and you could have closed it out right there, and it's going to be a tough one to lose that round, especially if Utah brings it back. Makes it a 5-5 game going into round 11. If we see that round could change a lot, honestly.
It's another big push from both sides here to this A-bomb site. And it seems like they've been clashing here a lot. Elmo not quite able to get away from that one, so it'll be Utah go down first, but it's a quick return back and forth, down to a 2, down to a 1. Sweaty, last one alive. Not
Maybe
actually last one alive. He's still up 2, and that's going to be the win for Utah, and they are just climbing back. What is going on?
Yeah, Utah bounced right back in this. They're wasting no time. They got the ninja defuse last round. They went down to a 3v4 early in this round, but they double pushed it. They got the trade. They got another kill, and they were right back in this, making it 2v1 and took that round.
Let's see if Utah can pull off what would be a quite incredible comeback and a huge shift in momentum, especially with how well San Francisco has been playing. If Utah is able to come back and win this map, not only does it set up series point for them, but it takes a lot of momentum and steam out of this Cyborg engine. As it's another big push on the A side here. Not a lot of Utah numbers. As it's going to be a couple trades. Ooh.
King got a huge kill right there. It's a 3v3. They got control of Brick, though. It's definitely going to be tough to break this heady, and Sweaty's going to push out. Mies gets traded right before, though.
Again, San Francisco getting taken out, and here we are level at 5. And can Utah pull off this incredible comeback?
Yeah, we talk about that round where the ninja defuse was and how crucial that can be. And this is the exact reason why you give Utah that round. They bounce back. They got their energy back. They're still in this. It's round 11, game 2. They're up 1-0 in the series. San Francisco, it's going to be a detrimental loss if they lose this round.
Yeah, I mean, again, not only because it would be series point, but with how dominant they were to be up 5-2 and then let Utah climb their way back, Utah's going to be able to find the first frag on Mies, who's been the biggest production member of San Francisco so far. So that's already going to make it harder. King getting taken out. That's a good return from Look You're Dead. Gets away quickly, and now 3v3 San Francisco looking to get rotated around to this A site and potentially get bombed down.
Yeah, and Jonah, Look You're Dead, just peeks as they go to mid. He doesn't see the mid, but they are triple stacking. They're ready to get their trade. They're trying to win those gunfights. Max just holding it down. He's going to try and throw the smoke down, escape all he can, but Jonah picking up the kill on Sweaty. It's a huge kill right there. Looking to get a second on Elmo.
What a good nade. Sets up 2v2, 2v1, Kiki. Look-see, it's Kiki alone yet again. Can he get these frags? What a dodge there from Mac and Cheeks. As he looks to try and find this peak, he's knowing that it's being watched, tries to get the nade. Kiki able to avoid it for now, though, and it's a 1v1 situation.
Yeah, it comes down to Kiki and Elmo. Kiki's Mac and Cheeks yet again, and Mac gets a few hits on him, but Kiki's just going to run away. Time is low. Mac doesn't have time to get bombed down. Kiki's just going to play his life, and just like that, Utah's going to take this round.
That's crazy. That's crazy. From 5-2 to Utah being able to grab 4 in a row. That is not only an insane comeback, but that's a monumental collapse for the Cyborgs.
Yeah, that is a huge loss to take. Like you said, this is series point now. If San Francisco has to win this one to get back in it. And I'm just at a loss for words for that last map. San Francisco was looking so good. They got to a 5-2. In Utah, one mistake came down to a 1v1 between Mac and Kiki. Kiki was able to get the ninja. And just like that, the momentum of the game has changed, and Utah is back in it. And they took the game from them.
So this is where it could potentially all come to a close. It's going to be Utah looking for a checkmate on checkmate to finish off Season 2.1. San Francisco looked like they could have gotten the series back in line that last game. They held, again, a 5-2 lead, and they just are not able to make it happen, not able to pull it off. So they're going to have to really pull it together here, get their minds focused, ignore the last 2 losses, because this is a do-or-die situation. You are out of options.
Yeah, you gotta make something happen very quick this game. You can't. I don't think San Francisco can afford for it to come down to a round 11 in this game. 5-5. Whatever the situation is, they gotta absolutely run through Utah here, get this game back, get their energy going into the next game to bounce back in this series.
Well, here it is. San Francisco is going to need a good start here to try and get a little bit of momentum and confidence back on their side, because Utah is going to be riding high after that comeback, as it will be a B push here coming from Utah. King trying to get set up here. He's got some support nearby.
Yeah, playing with Mies throughout the season, him with the sniping. A map like this, Mies can do a lot of damage. He's definitely going to be looking to get these snipes, as well as Sweaty. We see Sweaty as a sniper, but Shamey picks up the initial kill in the round, getting the pick on Kiki. That is a huge kill.
San Francisco still holding on to this site. Utah still devoted to this B-bomb site. Look, you're dead. Not going to be able to get taken out. He's going to take out Elmo, who had the great angle, but not the accuracy to be able to finish that off. And now Sweaty in a 4v1 situation grabs one, looking for another, but the quick scope's not in his side that time. San Francisco on the board first.
Yeah, amazing job right there by San Francisco. We seen Jonah somehow escaping death in mid plane right there, taking out Elmo. And then we see Mies was on the A lane, getting the pick on King on top of Bomb. That was huge to the round right there, making it a 2v. Would have been a 1v4. 1v4.
Yeah, it would have been a 1v4.
Talking about the energy going into this game, San Francisco having to come out on top. They're having to do it quick. That for a first round, that was a great first round for them. Definitely should be an energy setter for this game.
Oh, what a... gets the no-scope onto Kiki before getting taken down himself. 2 quick kills there from Utah. It's going to set up a 2v3 situation for San Francisco. That's Forge with the bomb, looking to try and potentially take a site. Sees Elmo, not able to get that kill.
Yeah, and King's just going to be laying on top of Bomb, trying to hold that down. Looks like Shame's going to try and work inside plane here. He should run into King here soon.
King set up well.
Yeah,
Utah is down.
They're just holding angles. So, they got the numbers. So they're just going to keep it locked down. Shamey's working behind him. Maybe they'll get a pick on one of them here. Matt picks off Elmo. This is a huge kill, making it a 2v2.
Key with that big one. See what Mac and Cheeks can do. It's a 1v2, not impossible. Especially when you get the drop like that. He's got 20 seconds. He's going to have to try and take out King. I don't think he really has time or the ability to get that bomb picked up, especially with King just staring at it right now and time running thin. He's going to have to try and pull off this flank, and it's not going to happen. Utah going to be able to get things back squared one.
Yeah, Utah answering right back, and I think you just have a connection issue. I think you're dead, might have lagged out or something. And so we get that fixed momentarily, but both teams answering back very quickly. San Francisco took round 1. Utah said, we're not going to get down 2-0. We are getting right back in this and taking round 2.
Taking round 2, it does look like there was a little bit of a disconnect there. Not quite sure what the rules on it are. Looks like Looks like they're just continuing to press forward with it at a slight disadvantage potentially.
Yeah,
So we're just going to keep calling until we get word otherwise, because it does look like the players are still set to roll here. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, 1 kill, not quite 2. Forge was trying to make it happen, and suddenly now it's a 2v3 situation again.
Yeah, definitely. They need to get this picker. They needed to be a 2v2 to get back in this, to get the numbers back in their favor. They started at a disadvantage. Shammy, he almost got the advantage with numbers, but unfortunately was not able to get the 2-piece. But Balma is down. San Francisco going to have to do a lot of work as Matt goes down. It's now a 1v3.
23 seconds left in it as well.
He's just going to play time. He's not going to push it. I think he knows there's not really a chance he can clutch this round.
He gets one.
He's just waiting. He's shaking his head no. It is not happening.
It's not happening, but he does get that frag. Utah just sitting on bomb. They want to make sure that they're able to hold on to it. Still getting word on what exactly is going to be coming of this little bit of a disconnect we had. But in the meantime, until we get again word that says otherwise, Utah going up 2-1. And with the slight advantage, they're able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean that one round, as we've seen last game, that one round can be crucial to the game. And unfortunately for San Francisco, it was a 3v4 last round. Obviously, numbers weren't in their favor. That's a tough round to win. Utah takes advantage of that, making it 2-1. But Look Your Dead is back now, with plenty of time to bounce back into this game. He's going to have to make a huge comeback, and they're going to have to get back in this.
Yeah, and it's going to stand as well. So it is going to be 2-1 for the scoreline. San Francisco going to have to try and come back here on series point. What a turn. The frags on both ends. It's a 2v2. But that quick turn, beautiful to be able to find that before getting taken down.
Yeah, and Mac picking up a kill. It's 2v1 now. Should run in the second player right here. Mac picking up a 2-piece. Mac and Jonah are taking that round themselves. Look Your Dead. He lags out last round. And he says, I'm coming back. He's got vengeance on his mind. He wants that round back. Immediately picking up a very good 2-piece. And here's Mac picking up another 2-piece on Kiki and Key.
Just a good little jump shot there from Mac and Cheeks. So switching sides again. Back square is San Francisco. As this is still do or die for them. Remember, this is series point. This is season point on the line. Utah just 4 rounds away potentially from being crowned season 2 champions, and they are trying to make it happen. But San Francisco, you can still feel the drive for them to try and push this to a game 3 or a game 4, I should say.
Yeah, Utah is hungry going into this game. They know they can end it right here. But San Francisco, they have vengeance on their mind. They are looking to get back in this. So Look Your Dead, he picks up 2. Looking to get third, but Kiki picks up 2 as well. As a 2v2 situation right now. Kiki and Elmo. Mac picking off 1 though.
Interesting situation here. Elmo all by his lonesome. This is normally Kiki's position, but see what Elmo can do with it. Bomb isn't down.
He said, I'm gonna trade rolls here. I'll clutch this one this time. But Elmo taking some fire. He's gonna hunker down, try and play his life, but they are surrounded. They're ready for it. Mac picking up the kill. San Francisco, just like that, is back in this game, getting the 1-round lead.
A 1-round lead here. Good plays from San Francisco, though the best actually going to be going to Kiki with that quick double in plane. So it's San Francisco taking the lead back again, but we have seen, especially from that Moscow map, that Utah, quite frankly, doesn't care about leads.
No, that is for sure. Looking at last game, they could care less if they're down 5-0. They're going to find a way to come back, and they might do it again this game.
Quick little peek coming here from Forge.
Kiki
moving over to the left side.
Yeah, huge kill from there. Huge kill there from Kiki, picking off that sniper. But Look Your Dead picking up a kill, and Shammy getting the trade on Kiki is a huge kill right there. Make it a 2v3, get numbers back in your favor.
Forge looking to try and push onto this B side. He's got a little bit of support. Elmo and Sweaty having to play a bit of defense here.
Yeah, they're just going to regroup, gather themselves up, get back together. They're going to make the rotation to A. I think that's probably the smart choice. Utah was set up on B-bomb. Jonah's wrapping it all the way around. Both players are looking for Jonah. But Look You're Dead gets the pick on
trade.
Elmo. Sweaty gets the trade.
Well, Sweaty put into an awkward position here, but he does have the right gun for the job. If you're going to be sort of in a 2v1 situation, we'll see what he can do. Bomb is down on that A site. Sweaty has got to try and take out 2 members on his way for the defuse. He's got a little bit of time to work with. Gets a hit marker, but it's not going to be the kill. And that is just pain for him. But for San Francisco, it means a 4-2 lead.
Oh yeah, and that is everything to them right now. They have to get that lead. They have to get this game to get back in it. And I'm sure they're not happy with the disconnect that Look You're Dead had. And they got their energy back, and they are rolling right now with the 4-2 lead. But Utah, they can bounce back any moment. I would not be surprised to see it. This game could easily go to a 6-4 or a round 11, whatever it is. It's a very possible chance.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember as well, San Francisco was in a similar situation just last map. They were up 5-2, couldn't close that one out, so they've really got to focus up here. They can't let themselves get comfortable with this lead. So this King with bomb, looking to try and get set up on B. Misses the ladder there, but is able to get on through. San Francisco is set up well for the defense here.
Yeah, San Francisco is very heavily set up on B, and Utah is trying to find a way in. They're going to rotate to A very quickly. If they might be able to get bomb down here. Mac and Cheeks picks off the kill on King, though. Bomb will be down. Kiki is kind of pinned in the corner.
An awkward spot for him. Elmo going to be kicking up that kill on Forge, and so now it's another 2v2. Quick turn, misses the melee, misses the second melee, and he's not going to be able to sign the shots. It's misses galore as San Francisco on map point.
Yeah, not one missed melee, but 2 missed melees, and Mac and Cheeks was able to capitalize on that, and they get the pick on Sweaty, and they will take that round.
My goodness, he had so many opportunities there, but just not able to quite work through the panic. So, same situation of Moscow, 5-2. Does San Francisco able to close this one out, or will we see yet another incredible comeback here from Utah?
Yeah, honestly, looking at Mies, we've seen how he's been doing throughout the season. He's no stranger to dropping 20 kills a game. But Utah is doing an amazing job of shutting him down. He is at 3-6 right now, and that is astronomically low for him. But Mac and Cheeks, he is coming in huge for them out of nowhere, 10-2.
This is an interesting situation. Kiki getting 2 kills right off the bat. Sets up a potentially good round, though. Kiki's going to get taken out right there. You can see Look You're Dead trying to find a follow-up kill. So he's still looking to sort of maintain this possession, maintain this pressure as they look to rotate potentially towards A. No, it actually looks like they're going to be sticking with a B push here. Elmo over on that far left, and King just chilling on that B bomb.
Yeah, he's chilling, and Look You're Dead now realizes it. But King is cornered, I think. It's Sweaty. Look at it. He gets the kill. It is a 1v2 right now. Shammy goes out. Utah, same stuff as last time. Utah's going to claw their way right back in this. You cannot count them out yet.
No, you can't. It's Utah really just trying to rekindle some of the magic we saw from Moscow. They get one back. They're going to need another 3 in a row if they are going to claim the title of United Rogue Search Series champions here in Season 2. But, the first step is always the most important one.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that energy getting the 2-0 lead is it's going to be huge for them throughout this whole series. But San Francisco, they're looking to get right back in this. They're, like you said, it's the season point pretty much on the line, and they want that title. Mies is kill hungry. He's title hungry. He got that season 2.1 MVP. He's picking up a kill on Kiki here. That is a huge kill for them.
That kill on Kiki, though, Forge gets taken out as well. We see the angles and slowing down a little bit here.
Yeah, 3v3. Utah looking to work their way into bomb. King will begin bomb down. Look You're Dead is right around the corner. I think he's going to push him right here.
He gets away.
He escapes.
Gets away, but he's just going to go for the defuse. No one's pushing on him, and that's going to be an easy take. Look You're Dead making a mockery of this team, and they will take map 3.
Yeah, we seen on Miami. We seen Look You're Dead hop the bomb in the smoke, and he made the mistake of getting off of it. But this time, he was not making that same mistake twice, and he got the ninja. and Utah just wasn't expecting it. King pushed back, and they left bomb open.
Not quite sure why no one had their eyes on sight. You know, you're in a situation where you've absolutely got to work your way back into the round. You get the bomb down, you got a little bit of a numbers advantage, but numbers advantage doesn't matter if you don't have anyone dedicated to protecting your plant. So now we're on our way to Garrison, and San Francisco staying alive for now. They still got to get the next 2 maps in a row if they want it, but again, great first step.
Yeah, for sure. You know, getting that last map was crucial to them. They needed it very badly, and they're going to need it on this map. Mies is very good on this map, along with Look You're Dead, and Mac's going to pick up some kills for himself, and so is Shammy. I think this will be a tough map for Utah to take from San Francisco right here.
Well, it's a little bit of a momentum switch there. Utah not quite able to work their same magic, but San Francisco, again, trying to get themselves back in. They want to push this map 5, but they've got to survive here on Garrison. And to be honest, with how both of these teams have been playing, I think Utah a little more set up for this kind of map that we're seeing come in here.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting game for sure. Both teams are going to be going back and forth. San Francisco, they're looking to get this game. They're looking to get right back in and tie the series. And Utah, they're just ready to end it. They're ready to get that title of Season 2.1 champions. And so they're looking to end it right here this game.
Well, starting with this B push here from Utah. San Francisco spread out a little bit. Oh, what a snipe there from Mies on the Kiki for the open frag. Beautiful shot. Gives San Francisco a little bit of momentum to work with, as Utah still trying to get set up to take this site. They're not really in the best position to make a push, as we see another member pushing forward here. Sweaty trying to see if he can find someone out. Elmo might get caught out, but Mies doesn't quite get the site that he needs.
Yeah, Utah finally starting to make their push towards B-side, looking to get a little bit of control of it. But Mies ready. I think he got the pick on King, and he gets another. Oh,
that nade and shot double kill coming through. San Francisco, though, going to be taking the game. But what a play. I hope that should be the best play. And yeah, it is. Look at this right here from Mies. Takes him out and then just boop, finds it.
Yeah, I'm talking about the snipers, you know, early on, you know, in the kind of the pre-games. And Mies, he is off to a very strong start, 3-0. We see him get that initial pick on Kiki. He takes his time. He waits for the kills to come to him, and bam, he gets a 2-piece, makes it a 3v1. And San Francisco capitalized on that.
And they did. San Francisco off to a 1-0 lead here. They need all the help they can get. Remember, it's still series point for Utah the rest of the way through this matchup. So important that San Francisco claims as much momentum as they can as they look to try and push in on this B site. Utah set up kind of far out here. They got a lot of coverage, but they don't have a lot of numbers concentrated in one place.
Yeah, for sure. San Francisco is just kind of looking for that first pick. They really want to get that first pick. And then starting to move in. They're starting to make their move. Mies is getting into lights. Look, You're Dead. It's looking to get bombed down. King is square, but he does not notice him. But he will soon enough.
It's going to be bombed down. Utah going to have to try and rotate. Kiki almost gets taken out there. Lucky to be alive, and he gets a double kill as well. Elmo gets taken out on the return in. A little bit of a firefight there. A couple of missed shots coming from Kiki as he looks to try and find his third. Throws the smoke down, but he is going to be taken out. Sweaty gets one through the smoke. Can he get another? Sweaty gets taken down, and then we got a 1v1 situation. Mac and Cheeks versus King. And King's going to catch him throwing the nade, and he's going to be able to find the defuse. Utah getting this map back level.
It all comes down to the 1v1, and Mac just makes an unfortunate mistake of, he starts to get ready to throw the Simtex, and King slides in, and Mac was not able to answer back, and King took that round for him. Utah into that
Caught holding the nade. That's so unfortunate as well. I mean, just good little double kill there from Kiki at the start. That was right after he had just barely escaped being taken out as well. But I'm just thinking about, you're holding the nade, you're trying to make it happen, and you see the guy come around the corner, and you're just like, that's not what I wanted.
That is for sure, yeah. Definitely, I can only imagine his eyeballs probably stressing, and I would be too.
Well, it's back level again. Elmo still trying to find his opening frag of this game. So it's going to be a push here again on the B. No love for A so far. Not surprising, bit of a difficult one to push, but it means that a lot of resources can be devoted to B from the defending perspective. It's still just waiting here from Utah.
Yeah, both teams they're both teams playing this very similar. You know, they're pushing up bridge, they're pushing up there, they're playing it really slow for a while. They're trying to get that control, get that pick, and eventually they're going to start to make their move in. So San Francisco just playing it slow, waiting for that to happen.
Peek there from Elmo, looking to see if he can catch someone off guard. He's not getting caught off guard himself, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Still 4 members strong for San Francisco as they take out 2 of Utah. As now Kiki under pressure, bad push, going to get taken down. San Francisco recapturing that lead.
Yeah, this is back and forth for sure. I mean, we see Mies is off to a very strong start. He didn't do the best last game, and he knows it. He's ready to answer back. He is 5-1 so far, and it's only round 4. He's got a lot more kills to go, and I don't know. If he keeps on this track, he could easily have 15-20 by the end of the game.
Hey, really good, but San Francisco, again, super important for them to be able to hold on to these leads. They will have bomb, and it looks like another push towards B, spread out from Utah. It hasn't been frag heavy from Utah, but they have been positioning well.
Yeah, for sure. And I think if Kiki, you know, if he pushes out just a little bit right here, he can catch one. Like, and he catches Mies off guard. It's a big kill to get the round. He decides to play back, play his life, keep the numbers in their favor.
Just one little peek. Kiki close to B. Oh, King gets taken out as well, and Kiki just not even aware that he's there.
Yeah, and Kiki pushes and Vince. He's just really trying to play it slow, keep control of the area. Is a 3v3 now. You know, numbers they're neutral for each team. San Francisco still looking to make that move towards B side though.
Still set up here, and still an even playing field, though bomb's not down. Only 33 seconds left on the board. Elmo almost accidentally catching someone there, but he's going to get caught out. Look, you're dead. Able to pull that off. Forward Champy finding Sweaty, and all of a sudden Kiki, all by his lonesome, gets 1 kill on there. No one catches him coming across bridge as he looks to try and get set up. Bomb is down over on A site. They're going to be able to get this plan off, but 2v1 situation. Kiki,
And they
get this first kill. No, he cannot. Got close, but it's no cigar.
Huge turn by Forge Shamey right there. You know, Shamey got picked up later in the season. San Francisco needed a player. They turned to him, picked him up for the roster, and this is exactly what they needed. A player like this that can come in for them and make the plays when they need it most.
San Francisco team certainly giving it their all. They're making their shots land when they need to. 3-1 Utah. Again, you know, right on the doorstep of a championship, but much like how San Francisco let map 2 slip away from them, this sort of lead that Utah built for themselves slipping away as San Francisco again trying to push it to a map 5. As it is going to be Utah with bomb pushing towards B.
Yeah,
not pushing it quick, but they're going to get 2 quick kills.
Yeah, we see Sweaty carrying bomb now. He switches to AR, he switched off the sniper. That may be a huge change for him. Kiki is chasing that kill back there. He's able to get the revenge on Sweaty. He's his top green though. He's looking to get the pick, but he's not able to see bomb going down.
Mies is able to get this 3v1. I'll buy a San Francisco jersey because, I mean, that would just be worth it. He's in such a tight situation here. But he's got a little bit of a positioning advantage. He's going to be able to find the drop here behind King. Oh, but he's not going to be able to take King down. What a turn on that in Utah. Getting back within 1 again.
I was just about to say, too, if there's anyone that I think that can, you know, reliably probably clutch that 1v3, I would put the pressure on Mies, but King read my mind. He said, nah, we ain't going to let that happen. They took the round.
Took the round, and, you know, Kiki, though, look at that 6'4", been putting in work over there. Brought in his tier 3 backpack into this game. As he looks to try and push it even farther forward, try and get Utah back level. As it is San Francisco on attack again. They're trying to push this over to the B site.
Yeah, we're gonna see. You know, we're kind of gonna see the same setup from both teams. Elmo holding down satellite, Sweaty going lights. Mies is sniping bridge now. It's gonna be a huge change for him. We got 2 square.
Setup interesting. Utah real defensive here. They don't want to push up at all. They're letting San Francisco do all the work, and then Utah just going to be able in a position to recover. Interesting angle here from King. Snade goes in near that. Mees, though, able to close just by. That smoke concealing him well. Is still waiting for the opening frag in this one.
Mees, he's peeking out there, but he doesn't notice Sweaty. And oh, I think Sweaty seen him. Oh, Sweaty definitely seen him.
Oh, what a turn from Mees. How's he not dead?
He narrowly escapes. Elmo gets the nade, though, to get the number advantage. King is getting bombed down. Oh, he's defusing. He's just ninja defusing. It's going to happen. They're not going to notice it. Oh, too little,
These
too
ninja
late.
diffuses have been crazy. I'll tell you what, you expect to see a couple here and there, but I mean, I don't know why neither of these teams are like, you know what, we got the bomb down, we don't need to watch it. No one's gonna ninja defuse. We don't gotta worry about that. But it happens, and here we are, Utah getting themselves back level.
Yeah, too little, too late there. King stands up after defusing the bomb. He's like, oh, hi there, guys.
3v3, and this is where things really start to get stressful, especially if you're a San Francisco fan out there. Still series point, Utah climbing their way back. You start to get flashbacks to Moscow. We'll see what they can do. They really need a good entry frag in on this one. They might be able to get it. Me's coming close, but the prone working well. What is going on?
What are we looking at here?
Team 6 working their way across this bridge. Is Elmo going to be looked to set their flank?
I don't know if this is a troll, a strat, or what Utah has to plan for, but they got it to work. And they're pushed right across the...
no.
Oh, man. Look, you're dead. Shuts that down. Gets a 2-piece. There's one more. Can he get the third? And that he does. One more left. Hey, maybe they'll let him get the ace this round.
I think they're going to give him a chance. He knows where Elmo is. They just saw a shred of him. It's not going to be him that gets the ace, but it's San Francisco that gets the win. An interesting strategy doesn't work out there for Utah. Now, again, San Francisco trying to push it to a game 5.
Yeah, that is an interesting strategy for sure. I was, coming into today, I was expecting to see some odd stuff, but 3 people crawling across the bridge prone was not what I had in mind.
Not at all. So, San Francisco, they can get this one. They'll be on map point. Potential again for game 5. It was Utah that went up 2-0 in the series early, so it'd be quite the turnaround for them here, but they've got to stay focused and keep it up as they look to move towards B-site quickly. It's a giant rush coming through. Looking to see if they can find someone quickly out, but it's just not there.
Me's getting the trade on Elmo after Elmo picks off kill. It's 3v3 now. Sweaty picks up a kill, and Shammy picking up numbers, so just right back and forth. 2v2. They're not letting it get down a hand.
Oh, King's going to get caught out. Sweaty last alive.
Bomb's going down. Sweaty's making the rotation, but he's going to run into Shammy right here. I don't know if Shammy will see him, though.
Oh, he didn't find the turn. They are just dancing outside of each other's peripheral. As Look, You're Dead, able to work his way by. Sweaty is getting sweaty over here because he hasn't been able to find a single person. He knows that bomb is down.
He does not know where to look. Both players are just, both teams are just rotating around each other. He's going to have to make some action here, but Look, You're Dead is in. It's right behind him.
What a way to die.
Oh, man. I got to say, playing on Garrison, I've had that happen to me quite a few times. I get a kill, push right by that barrel, and it just explodes, and it's got to be the most annoying thing ever when you die to it.
That is frustration at its peak for Sweaty. But now Utah, it's map point, a potential for game 5. San Francisco just has to claim one more. Instead, for Utah, it's got to be 3 in a row. And it's going to have to start with this offensive round. They've got to get going quick. I think that Utah especially has been playing maybe a bit too passively. I think we really need to see them just start really pushing into San Francisco's face.
Yeah,
maybe not.
And Sweaty picking up one, but oh man, Utah pick up kills, but Look, You're Dead is right there to make it a 2v2. Mees gets picked off by Kiki. Oh, but he gets the trade with his nade. It's 1v1, and San Francisco will take game 4. Oh,
Ooh.
man.
All right, well, map 5 on the horizon. It wouldn't be a grand final if we didn't have a series coming down to game 5. And San Francisco, I have to say, with all the pressure that they've been on with being on series point this long, has really brought things back into their sort of side of field, and now they've got a chance of reverse sweeping Utah here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like for me, a reverse sweep coming back from down 2-0 to winning this championship would be a ginormous thing to see from San Francisco right here. And I think Utah, they're kind of probably starting to maybe panic a little bit. They just lost the 2 maps. It all comes down to this game 5. And San Francisco, they are hungry now.
Well, it all comes down to Crossroads Strike. Last map, the winner from this one going to be taking home that coveted championship. And I mean, you got to think for Utah, being up 2-0 in the series, to let San Francisco work their way back like this, they've got to be a little nervous. But I mean, for San Francisco as well, they have had to play with their backs against the wall the entire time. I have no idea which side is going to be able to walk away with this one here.
Yeah, for sure. Talking to people before the series even started, I was telling people, I'm like, I truly don't know what way the series will really go. Both teams, very good. I mean, we've seen, Utah, they got the 2-0 lead. It kind of looked very much in their favor early on, but San Francisco fought right back in, and this is the moment. It all came down to Game 5 of the Season 2.1 championship.
Well, looking for a jump shot his knees to try and start things off. It's a spread position here from San Francisco as Utah still feels like they're trying to figure out where they want to push this bomb.
Yeah, and Utah, scrimming Utah, throughout the season, throughout this past week and everything, Utah loves that A side, and it's going to be hard to stop them. They're getting set up on it right now. Elmo's looking to go towards tanks, though.
Well, that's the first good kill there from Elmo. First for him. 2v1. Ooh, 3v1 situation here, actually. As almost a double kill. Elmo was looking for it, and now this will be an easy rotation around. The defuse is there, and San Francisco getting on the board first yet again.
Yeah, that's a huge round for San Francisco. Utah, they have been a very hard team to stop with this A push. San Francisco, they figured it out. They figured out what they need to do. It was a 3v1, and Mac and Cheeks and Look You're Dead they said, we're just going to waste time. You hop the bomb, and it's just like that. San Francisco takes round 1.
Take round 1, and now Utah gonna start to really feel the pressure.
Yeah, we see Sweaty, Kiki, and King so far off to an 0-1 start. Elmo's the only one with the kill. He's 1-1. But for the other side, you got Shamey 1-1, Meese 2-0, and Look You're Dead 1-0.
This first frag gonna be really important here. CCP is up on that tank, able to just escape his Kiki. He looks to try and rotate back around. It's Elmo over on that right side. Look You're Dead, looking to push through here, but he might run straight into King, as it is going to be King able to find that first one there. Gets Utah a little bit of a numbers advantage, so they're still pushed far back. San Francisco has no fear on this push, but it's going to be Meese able to just escape that one, throwing it through, and I don't know how he's still alive right now.
I don't either, but he's looking to get the pick here. He gets a hit marker.
No! Hit markers. Utah going to get it back level, but I feel that hit marker on a spiritual level.
Oh yeah, that is huge. He gets that pick here, and it gives him a chance to take out King, but oh man, that is tough to see happen. And just like that, Utah is back in it, making it 1-1 in the game.
1-1 here. Hit marker. It's the hit marker heard around the world if you're San Francisco. So now that back level again, they got to try and reassert their dominance with this push again towards B site.
Yeah. It looks like Utah's gonna try and break this B side this time. A side didn't work for him last time, but they're kind of making the rotation. It looks like King actually maybe started to rotate towards A.
Rotating around towards A, bomb still just chilling like a villain over there. San Francisco figuring out what angles they need to hold. But not really any pushing from either side. They've just been sort of sticking to their side halves. Though, I should say that Look You're Dead setting up in a bit of an aggressive position here, trying to cover that A side. And Utah just content to sit there for a little while and figure out what they want to do.
Yeah, so far it's still 4v4. Both teams really at a standstill. Utah looking to make a little bit of noise, but they're going to rotate back to B side very quickly. San Francisco setting up for it, but they're not ready. King picks up the first kill, and Jonah is there to get the trade.
Well, it's a 2v2 now. Look You're Dead picking up some critical kills. Elmo's gonna be taking out Forge, so it's Look You're Dead. Finds one on Elmo. Now 1v1 situation. Can he get away from the shots? Yes, he can. He's gonna try and quickly turn around here as it's Sweaty, the one he's up against, rotating around over to that far side, trying to make sure his back is covered. Sweaty didn't see him, but Look You're Dead did. As this continues forward, the bomb is still down. Is Look You're Dead gonna be able to find it? And he can! Gets the fuse, and what a play in that round to give San Francisco back the lead.
Man, talk about, clutch plays. Coming down to a game 5, everything comes down to this. It comes down to a 1v1. Look You're Dead makes the rotation. Sweaty tries to escape, but Look You're Dead, he just comes out on top with a lot of time left in his favor, and he was able to get the round for him. Huge plays from him.
That man drives stick because he absolutely clutched that round. Huge kills from his side. Gives San Francisco again that lead, and this is season point right here. This map is it. It's all on the line. All the games, the practices, the scrims, everything has been leading to this. And San Francisco, right now, they are trying to prove that they're the best team in this league.
Yeah, for sure. They've been on the grind all season to get that title, and they're looking to do right here. And Me's able to get one, but not able. King is there to get the trade. King picking up a kill for himself. It's a 2v3, I believe, now.
Good pick up there from Look You're Dead. Able to survive as well. Makes it a 2v2 situation. Still grab bomb, not able to get away from Kiki, though. So now it's going to be up to Mac and Cheeks to try and do it. Look You're Dead did last game. Grabs one. Can he grab the other? Doesn't quite know where he is, and he's going to get caught from behind. Utah pulling back level yet again.
Oh, man. Yeah, same stuff we've seen in game 1. So far, every round is back and forth, back and forth. 1-1, 2-1, 1-1 to 2-2. Both teams are staying right in this. I don't know what to expect, even for this round.
Well, 2v2. You can tell that both sides want it. You can tell that they really want it here. And it's just a matter of who wants it more. This next round is going to be really, really important as far as setting up the rest of the series. Look, Your Dad gets taken out. Quick return. Elmo able to get taken out as well. The 3v3. Bomb near B. San Francisco looks to try and get rotated back around. Grabs one. Can he get the next? He's looking for it. That was a great first shot.
And Shammy picks up the kill on Sweaty. Is now a 1v2. And he sees King. I don't know if King saw him. He did. He's going to rotate towards mid, but Shammy is there. And that is it. San Francisco will take this round.
Yeah, that's a great touch there from San Francisco. They're able to extend it back for them again. And now 3 down, 3 to go for them. It is so back and forth. It reminds me of the map 1.
Yeah, both teams really just holding it down on defense. I think that every round each team has won has been on defense so far. Neither team has really been able to get any offensive momentum going, but they are holding it down on defense, and it's really just going to come down to who can start to get some momentum coming good on offense. I think will be the main factor within this game.
3v2. San Francisco with an ability to try and push it even farther forward. They do have bomb this round. Looks like they might be trying to just do a quick plant onto A. Smoke is down. King covering. He's got the nade over. Got another one through, but it is going to be Forge. Going to be able to get this plant down as Utah looks to rotate through. Bomb site A planted, and still no frags on either side. Is this setting up for Chammy? Not able to get the pistol kill. Kiki able to take him out, and that's going to start the return here for Utah.
Yeah, Sweaty's working his way towards bomb. It looks like he might actually hop right here. I think Sweaty's defusing. He's going to try Ninja. I don't know if they've had a bad issue not checking bomb, and I don't think they're going to this time. They're looking to get into Mac. He's the only one that can, and he's not going to get it.
So Utah pulling back level again. And I gotta draw the comparisons because they're just there with map number 1. I mean, it has been back and forth. We saw a little bit near the end of that first map where Utah was able to pull away, but essentially the same thing here, maybe for San Francisco, or maybe we just keep going neck to neck until we're tied 5-all with 1 round to decide it all.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta, from a viewer standpoint, I would love to see a round 11 Game 5 of the championship. There could be nothing better to see, but for these teams, they do not want to let it get to that point. They're looking to end it as soon as they can to get that championship title.
It's a good push here onto A from Utah. Elmo taking this wide angle approach, looking to potentially even just flank all the way around. King gets caught out there. 2v3, 2v2 now after that return frag.
Yeah, great.
King out the window, not going to be able to make that one happen. Smoke is down, Sweaty's last one. But Mies should be able to get this picked up, but Sweaty pushing forward quickly. He's not going to be able to make it happen. San Francisco going to recapture the lead.
It back and forth, back and forth. I mean, no team has won an offensive round yet so far. Every round has been won from a defensive standpoint, and both teams are just holding it down. Amazing picks here right here. Great help by Mac and Cheeks. Getting the pick on Elmo, and then a nasty snipe on Mies.
Yeah, that window snipe right there on the Kiki as well. Just absolute beauty. And we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Not too many rounds left. San Francisco holding on to this lead for now. 1 away from season point. But they've got to watch out. Utah has been returning well, and it feels like just either side can't really get too much of a lead here in this final map.
Yeah, both teams are just back and forth. Utah playing it very slow. They're just really trying to keep numbers in their favor, play for trades, and just not let it go. So San Francisco's going to have a tough time working into this B side here. But they are looking to make it happen. Oh, man. Mies with a good snipe.
Going to be another one taken down too as well. Utah not doing so great here. San Francisco going to be setting up with the plant, looking to try and put themselves on season point. Plant is going to be down, and Utah forced to try and take a 2v4 to get this series back level.
Yeah, we see Sweaty looking to make some noise on the outer B here, but he's going to run straight into Mies. I don't know if he'll see him, but Mies first and gets the pick on him at Elmo. Getting the pick on Shamey, though. Now a 1v2 situation. Actually, 1v3 situation.
Another one from Mies in San Francisco. Closing that one out. 5-3. Season point on the line. San Francisco just needs to take 1 more round.
Yeah, that is the first offensive round won throughout the game, and it could not have came through at a better time for San Francisco to get that 5-3 lead. Everything is on the line for Utah here. It's all or nothing. They have to come back. They cannot afford to make one mistake and cost them this game. And San Francisco is looking to end it right here.
We'll see what they can do. His first blood from Look You're Dead. King, though, also able to be taken out. So 3v3. Bomb not down. Sweaty.
He's itching.
Nervous here. Oh, he's able to jump across. Kiki gonna get taken out, but it's another return 2v2 situation, and that's gonna be Forge not able to pick this one up. It's all up to me. He's gonna be able to take down Sweaty. 1v1 situation. The season on the line. Utah needs to try and pull this one back. Mies trying to find the flank, but he's not gonna do it. And Utah stay alive. 1 more round.
Oh, I thought Mies had it, but Elmo, he shut that down right away. Back and forth. He's picking up a huge kill right here, but Elmo's right there to get the trade. Shammy looking to get it barely one shot away. Getting that kill on Elmo could have changed that game right there. But San Francisco, they still got the lead. They got a tad bit of room to work with. And Utah, they're still in the same boat as last round. They have to win it.
Yeah, I mean, they are backs against the wall. They cannot afford to make a mistake. San Francisco, on the other hand, still only needs one round as this push towards B. Kiki in an interesting spot. It's going to be a trade to start things off. King moving towards bomb site. Going to be able to take one down. He's able to not. No, he's not able to get away. 2v2 situation here. Elmo going to be taken down. Sweaty has got to survive the 2v1. Otherwise, San Francisco will take it. Sweaty going to be moving through the snow. Takes down Mac and Cheese. It's Me's last one standing on San Francisco as Sweaty still through the smoke. And he's going to push it to the next round. It all comes down to this last one.
Oh my gosh, this is back and forth. I'm literally on the edge of my seat watching this right now. At 2v1, Sweaty answers right back, gets the kill, making a 1v1, and here's Me's pushing in, and Sweaty is gonna, he's putting the team in his backpack right now, and he says, I got y'all, we're not out of this yet.
The whole season, the entire playoffs, the entire grand finals, all comes down to this one round. Will it be the Craze? Will it be the Cyborgs? We will know it at a maximum of 1 minute and 24 seconds as both of these teams have one final chance to make their stand, and it's going to be Utah pushing quick onto bomb side A. They're going to be able to get the plant down as San Francisco looking to rotate around the right side. It's still a wide rotation here from Utah as the initial frag coming in on San Francisco. It's a 3v4 situation. They do have the bomb site down as San Francisco looking to try and hold their angle. Interesting situation here for San Francisco. They're not able to get that one through. It's a 2v3. It's a 3v1. 2v1. Oh,
it all comes down to Mac.
Forth.
It all comes down to Mac. We'll see if the captain can clutch it. He sees one.
No, he can't.
Utah will take it after being down 5-3. Amazing comeback by them. They were not out of it yet. Same stuff as map 1. Well, actually, yeah, it was map 1, I think.
Map 1, but it came all the way down to the line. But Utah, in the moment that counted most, able to secure the victory, and it is the Utah Craze that are your United Rogue Search Series Grand Finalist champions.
Yeah, amazing jobs by both teams. Both teams throughout the season working very hard, all for this single moment. Grinding you, whatever the issues was, they worked through it. They got to this point. They got to the championship, and it came down to a Game 5, Round 11. Could not have ended any more better for both teams. Both teams worked very hard, but Utah, they were hungry. They were very hungry, and they came back. I would not have expected. I would have almost said it was impossible beforehand for them to come back from 5-3 on a team like San Francisco. But they did just that, and Sweaty put them in the backpack on round 9. I said, I got y'all. We're going to get back in this, and we're going to take it.
What a play from Utah there. The rush plant, an absolute alpha move to try and make a stand. They get the frags. Mac and Cheeks, the captain of the team, left in a situation where he needed to 3v1. And sometimes you just can't make it happen. But what a way to end the season. And I don't know what it is about these grand finals, but it always feels like they come down to the line.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it is, but I feel like every time I've watched, it comes down to the last game, around 11, whatever the series is. But I could not be any more happier. My adrenaline is pumping right now from watching these two teams go back and forth at it. I'm just in amazement. But what these two teams were able to do throughout these 5 games. Whether the amount of ninjas we had, the amount of double kills we had, 1v3s, whatever it was. Both teams answered back every single time, and Utah just did it a little bit more, and they came out on top.
And they did, and again, just the tenacity to keep it through. They were up on series point for 2 games straight. San Francisco climbed their way back in, but that final map coming down to the literal absolute line. And it's San Francisco unable to clutch it. Utah, they just played better. That final round, there's not too much you can say. They went with a ballsy push onto site. It ends up paying off, and sometimes it's the bold who persist and come out in front.
Exactly. They didn't waste any time. They went into, round 11 of that match and said, "We got this. We're solid. We're going to do what we need to do." And they came out on top. They played their game. And San Francisco, I think they got a little bit antsy. They started to panic a little bit after being down 5-3. I can't blame them. I would be too. And Utah, they came back and they were, oh man, they were just on fire, wasting no time. 3v1, and it just ended like that.
Yeah, it just ended like that. But what an absolute just pleasure of a series to watch. Back and forth. We wanted plays. We got plays. We wanted chess style moves. We got chess style moves. We wanted quick, excellent shots, and we got that galore and more. And again, I said at the start, I didn't really care who won either way. I wanted a fantastic series, and I don't think anyone on the face of planet Earth can deny how incredible that one was.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I got to tell you honestly, looking at season 2.1, it's been a very interesting season. We had a solid, almost every team in the league was very solid. They could win games, they could put up a fight. It was a very close season, and season 2.1 was a lot of fun. But I gotta say, if you think season 2.1 was a lot of fun, you need to be here for season 3. A lot of new stuff coming, a lot of stuff you're not going to want to miss. It's going to be a very fun next season, and there's going to be a lot of action. I think, if you aren't in the league yet, you're looking for a home to play at, you're definitely going to want to be here.
Yeah, I mean, right now there's just no better place to play this type of Call of Duty. Get yourself on a broadcast, get yourself a championship, but more importantly, make some friends, play some competitive games, and have a good time. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal of a place for you to be. Sign up for season 3 because from season 1 to 2 there's been a lot of improvements, and I can't even imagine what season 3 might have in store.
Oh yeah, I know what's coming a little bit in season 3, and all I gotta say is it's going to be amazing, and y'all are going to want to be here. That is 100% for sure.
100%. We are waiting just a moment to see if potentially Kiki is available for an interview before we sign things off. Again, Utah able to secure an extremely sweaty round 11 victory to be able to pull home the championship. And just overall, the entire team of Utah, from the season to the playoffs to this series, they absolutely just deserve to have taken this one because they wanted it more. They were able to close it out, and they were able to make it happen.
Oh yeah, like you said, throughout this whole season, Utah has been a very dominant team, even through roster changes. Their roster switching up. They lost Crit, which is a very big player for them right off the bat, and they picked up Kiki, and they got Elmo, and then they already had Sweaty and King, and they just made that roster work. And they have been, throughout power rankings throughout the season, they have stayed very close to that number 1 spot throughout the season. And what we've seen today is exactly why they were that, top tier team throughout the whole season.
Yeah, it absolutely was. Still just trying to see if we can get an interview, just seeing what we can pull away here. Want to ask a couple of questions, but again, I don't know how many times I can repeat it, but just what a series between these two sides. And again, it's the grand finals here in Search Series. I don't know what quite it happens for the grand finals, but they always just feel like they come down to the razor edge thinness.
Yeah, for sure. Throughout, even starting the moment in game 1, running, talking to both of these teams before the games, throughout this week, both teams were hungry. They were ready to come into today and, take this dub. And Utah have scrimmed them this week, and they were just absolutely looking crazy. And I scrimmed San Francisco earlier today, and they were the same way. And I just got to say, everything I expected to happen today lived up to what, I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, absolutely. From Atlanta taking it last season to now, and it does look like we are able to get Kiki in here. Kiki, first and foremost, man, congratulations. You are the champions of Search Series. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great, honestly. Was closer than expected, but yeah, we did pull through. because of the clutch of Elmo. I think it was in the round. It was 5-3. I think he clutched up, and then Sweaty clutched up when it was 5-4. I mean, we all played like crazy at the end. We were sweating.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I got a question for you myself. Throughout the whole series, you were the one that we looked to in every single round. Or you were the. What was running through your mind when you were in those 1v2 situations and stuff like that? Where what did you do running through your mind to clutch those?
Well, first and foremost, we asked who's still alive in those rounds. We were trying to shut off Mies that whole series, because we knew he was season MVP. We know like what he could do, so we respect the man. But I mean, the rest of the team, they were crazy too. So I mean, at the end, it didn't matter who it was. We had respect for everyone, and I mean, I'm trying to get used to these 1v2 situations. Like, I'm trying to figure out where they're at on the map. Like, when there's a bomb plant, like, most of the time, teams play the same way. So they're going to go to the same spots. So I feel like it makes it a little easier to clutch when you know where they're at. So, I don't know. Just got, like, I don't know.
I got one question that I'm really curious about is, so round 11, right? It's map 5. It all comes down to this last round. Who made the call to just rush A and try and get that plant down as quickly as you can?
Well, when we got to that last round, right? We weren't expecting it. Like, we thought we were done before, and then we get that last round. We don't know if we're on defense or offense. We get the offense, right? And King asks us, like, what has been working? Like, what do you guys want to do? Like, we don't know. And I say, I told King, let's just full send it on A. He wanted to play A slow, like, just to bait them and shit. But I was like, nah, we're full sending it, and we're just going to get the plan off.
I mean, that ended up working out, especially with, the quick frags that y'all were able to get and secure site. It would have had to have been a 3v1 return. So I think that call ended up being pretty immaculate for the situation that you guys were in.
Yeah. When I saw it, because I didn't realize till the very end it was a 1v3. I mean, I was just like watching my top cat, and I think I got 2. And then when I saw like the numbers 1v3, I was like, hell no, we're sticking together. We're playing on each other. We're not giving them nothing. So, but when it was a 1v3, I knew it was over. We had bomb down. Like, there was no way.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, amazing series for y'all. Going throughout that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss of everything y'all did. When the odds were not in your favor, 5v3, 5-2, round count 5-3. Y'all bounced back every single time, and y'all answered. I mean, all I can say is congratulations. Y'all did amazing.
Thank you. But yeah, it really was a team effort. Like, there's some situations like on the Moscow. I think we had the last defense. Sweaty he just tells us, yo, let's just 4-stack B on defense. I feel like they're gonna push it. There's no way they're going A. So we full sended it on B side, and it was a play. We got Mies first pick, and then it was a 4v3, and we clutched up.
Yeah, but still able to take it out. Before I let you go, I got one more question for you, just because I'm curious. I'm sure there's a lot of other people curious. What was going through your head in that round 11 when you knew the entire season was on the line? Like, was your adrenaline pumping? Were you calm? Like, what was going on?
On that, on last map?
Yeah, on last map, round 11, the entire season coming down to this one round.
I mean, I was like, it's either we win it or we lose it. I say we full send it. They're not going to expect it, because I feel like, because they were playing slow like pretty much the whole time, trying to get those early picks. So I was like, if we get bombed down, like, we need to hit it fast. They're going to think we're going to play slow. Let's just bring the aggression. And I was a little nervous myself. I don't know for the rest of the team. I feel like it was nervous because, like, when when we were down and they were on their last round, like, the comms were just not there. Everybody was down, and King was the one telling us, like, come on, boys, we got this. Like, he was the one, like, telling us to hype each other up and stuff. And then after each round, we were just hyping each other up. And I mean, we were back into it. And I'm pretty sure King was hella nervous too. But yeah, when it went to 1v3, that's where I knew, like, damn, we won. Like, yeah.
But congratulations again, man. Go celebrate with your team. Revel in the fact that you guys are the Season 2 champions and a season and series well done.
Yeah, can I give a quick shout outs before I leave? Yeah. Shout out to Utah. They went huge all season. It was a blast playing with them. I would love to play with them again next season, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But they're all great dudes. We were hella chill all season. It was fun. Again, GG's to SFC. They played great. Wasn't expecting it to be that close. So yeah, and especially to Mies, GG's. There you go. You got your shout out. And thanks for everybody who tuned in to watch a match. I'm sorry for our Utah supporters for making it that close. Wasn't expecting after that 2-0 map count. Thought was it, but yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you, man, and that brings the season to a close. Man, again, Void, pretty close series to close things out, very down to the wire. But again, I can't think of a better way for things to end off here.
Oh yeah, it was amazing series throughout it all. I woke up this morning and I was like, man, like, we're going to see some good games tonight, and I am going to sleep good tonight knowing that tonight ended the way it did. Amazing games. It's been, I got to say, too, it's been an honor, casting for everybody throughout the season, kind of, and I guess it was amazing being in the booth tonight with Sleegy. Big shout out to him. Did a great job, I think, so.
Yeah, you too, man.
I think that'll be it for me.
One more shout out to you guys who casted. I didn't say it, but it's my first time in the league, and what you guys do is great. And also, I don't know who does the backgrounds for the Twitch, like, everything you see there. I think it's great. Like, it looks phenomenal on Twitch. Like, and yeah, shout out to everyone who runs UR. I just think it's a great league.
No, absolutely. A lot of work goes in on the back end to make everything happen, from just setting up all of the way that everything is sort of organized and structured to the stream to all the back end stuff. It's such a huge team effort. And as is can be seen with how successful this has been, the team effort's been working out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can definitely vouch for that. I joined a little bit right before season 2 started. And the amount of progress I have seen from season 2 to now, and knowing what's partially going to happen in season 3, we're making drastic improvements within the league every season, and it's only going to get better from here.
That it is. But that is going to do it for our broadcast and for season 2 here tonight. If you haven't already, go ahead and join the league. If you're not in it now, you want to be a part of this for season 3. And until season 3, keep having fun playing COD. Join the league. And until next time, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Search Series as part of United Rogue.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. Press play. Press play. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Play.
Yeah, not good for me, I know. But I feel like I won the lotto. Yeah, boosting my bravado. Nothing looking better than a hands around a bottle. I need to test and prove, I know. Love to stretch the truth, I know. The devil dressed like you, I know. That's a blessing too, we go down that rabbit hole where there is no giving, just taking. Yeah, you love it though, cause no good habit is for breaking. So let that liquor pour down on your chest right from those lips, and we can blindfold all our problems. We can't lie, we love this shit.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have
Bad habits.
yeah, I gotta have it.
Bad habits.
You want it, you grab it.
Bad habits.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Bad habits.
I want it, I grab it.
Bad habits.
Always had a taste for the poison. Yeah, I can feel you in my veins. The key is right there if I want it, but I've gotten used to the change. They think that you're killing me.